Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well and also getting excited about the fall, changes of season, changes of activities, schedules, also foods, maybe changes of routines, things that you have to do now different than we were doing in the summer. But it is important that we all do different things that are beneficial for our health. And one of the things that I personally, as a health coach, recommend is to maybe, just like when we welcome a season and we do a little bit of either spring cleaning or maybe get our closets and our wardrobes ready for the fall or the winter. This is something that our bodies also need. So in the summer, we sometimes tend to indulge. Also, there's a lot of raw food eating, like salads, meats that are maybe not fully cooked, and we also are exposed to higher temperature. There's a lot of different things, maybe water that is contaminated. There's a lot of bacteria that we're exposed to. That maybe we're not exposed to during the winter. So this is something that I personally recommend, and it could be beneficial doing it in different times of the year. But one of the things that I highly recommend is to detoxify your body. So detoxify or detox is just like cleaning your body, getting rid of things that maybe are unwanted. And some of the benefits is to maybe improve your skin, your energy levels, also your sleep. It also helps you feel more like mental clarity and maybe having a better gut health, losing weight, and also just eating healthier in general. Some people also feel benefits like less aches and pains. Maybe if you suffer from joint pains or arthritis, maybe some issues with your gut, just feeling congested and not being able to think clear, detoxifying your body can be really, really good for you. But also remember that if you have never done a detox, and if you take medication, and if you have health issues, it is very important that you first consult with your doctor if you're doing anything or making any changes to your routine. One of the things that I recommend, and this is something that is not only recommended when you are detoxifying your body, but this should be something incorporated in your everyday routine. So detoxification is something that your body naturally does. Our bodies, that's why we have, the kidneys, our liver, our lungs, all of our organs in the body actually take care of getting rid of waste and things that our bodies cannot use or don't need anymore. But when we do focus on maybe eating healthier and boosting this detoxification, our bodies can definitely improve in many ways. So the number one, and this is something that should not be only done when you're detoxifying, but always, is hydration. I recommend that when you drink water in the morning or during the day, you can add lime or lemon. I personally recommend lemons, which are the yellow ones, because they're less acidic. So if you have maybe issues with acidic foods, water with a couple of drops of lemon, morning specifically and throughout the day, is very, very important. And if not, just drinking plenty of water all day. It is also very, very important to do deep breathing. This actually helps you to detoxify thoughts, maybe negative things that are going through your mind that can affect the way you behave or you perform during the day. So maybe finding a quiet space. This is good to detox your brain and your mind. Just taking a couple of breaths, finding a quiet space, and making sure that people understand and respect that space if you need it and ask for it. Nutrition, super important. Avoid processed foods and eating a lot of greens and fruits. You can have it in a way of maybe a smoothie. If you don't know if you can eat enough fruits and vegetables, you can make a very healthy smoothie in the morning or maybe for snack or lunch. And if not, making sure that every single snack that you have is including a a food that is high in fiber, including fruits, vegetables, and things that are, natural and fresh for your body. Another thing that is actually very interesting that I have found is tongue scraping. So there's a couple of tools that you can use, and what you do is you scrape your tongue. I personally don't have one right now. I did it for a long time. It was very beneficial. And one of the things that I personally have to say that it helped me with was reducing cravings, especially when I was trying to drink less caffeine and eating less chocolate. So when you scrape your tongue, there's a lot of things that you activate in your tongue. It also helps you with circulation, removing maybe excess of things that are clogging glands in your body. But it also helps you to reset your taste buds, which is very interesting because we do have certain cravings, and when we do this, we not only are cleaning our bodies, our mouth, but we're also activating fantastic things in our bodies, and also reducing cravings. So that was one of the things that I personally experienced. And this is called tongue scraping. So the device is it looks like a little metal toothbrush, and you just stick your tongue out and you can scrape your tongue, and you can do it in the morning or once a day. Moving and stretching. Moving is just sitting less, maybe finding time to walk around the building when you're at work, going around the block if you're at home, standing up more, or maybe working out with friends, stretching in the morning if you have time. If you know that you are not going to have time to do a lot of exercise, get out of bed and stretch. You can also stretch at work. If you have a little bit of time, you can just stretch your arms, your legs. Also, while you're sitting down, you can actually do a couple of stretches. Stretch your shoulders, try to touch down and reach down to your feet. Make sure that you stretch your neck, areas of your body that get to tend to be tense and just stiff. It is very, very important. And the other thing that is very important is incorporating sleep, making sure that in order for you to detoxify your body is to recover. Your body does a lot of fantastic things, including getting rid of waste and recharging while you sleep. So make sure that you are setting maybe an alarm or a schedule reminder so you can get between 7 and 8 hours of sleep every night. So these are very simple tips that you can incorporate. They are not impossible to do, and you can start with one at a time. If it's too much, maybe put it down on a piece of paper and then mark it every day until you feel like you master it and you are confident about it, and then move to the next one. And gradually you will start building very healthy habits, things that can become part of your routine, help your body to stay healthy, and of course also support the detoxification process. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful, and have a fantastic week.